Welcome to episode 16 of American Podcast Federation from Studio 1615. My name is Ted the Ranger Irvine, and making his way down the ring now is Matt Boyd, our former prestigious champion. Waiting on his opponent now, our prestigious champion, Taylor Reigns. Making his way down the ring right now. Both men staring each other down. And there's the bell. And a tie-up. And Matt Boyd in control with the single leg takedown into a headlock. Forearm to the fist. Forehead to Taylor Reigns. And an Indian arm burn to Taylor Reigns. And a single leg takedown to Matt Boyd. Arm bar, locked in, wrenching in. Matt Boyd trying to get to the ropes. Breaks the hold. Irish whips Matt Boyd into the turnbuckle, or into the ropes. Oh, flapjack slam to Matt Boyd. And a kick to the back. And a knee to the back of the head of Matt Boyd, our former prestigious champion. And Taylor Reigns, our prestigious champion, with a German suplex to Matt Boyd. And a reversal. Another reversal forearm to Matt Boyd. Elbow to the back of Matt Boyd's head. And another elbow. And forearms. And now Taylor Reigns. And a figure four head scissors. But Taylor Reigns gets out of it quickly. And Taylor Reigns, another German suplex to Matt Boyd. And our prestigious champion lifting up our former prestigious champion. And a leg drop to Matt Boyd. And goes for the pinfall. And only a 2 count on Matt Boyd. Kicks out. And a kick to the back of Matt Boyd. And a knee to the back. And get a kick to the kidneys to Matt Boyd. And a reversal uppercut to Taylor Reigns. Arm drag. A sleeper hold applied to Taylor Reigns. And Taylor Reigns getting to a knee, getting up. And a gut shot to Matt Boyd. And it looked like he was going for a chop, but a single leg takedown and a leg drop to Taylor Reigns. And a boot to the face of Taylor Reigns from Matt Boyd. Matt Boyd lifting up Taylor Reigns and a flapjack slam to our prestigious champion. And a hand stomp to Taylor Reigns and lifting him up. Irish whips him over the top rope, but Taylor Reigns is holding on strong. Matt Boyd allowing Taylor Reigns to come back in the hard way by tossing him over the top rope. And Matt Boyd in control. Fireman's carry to Matt Boyd and a boot to the face. And goes for the pinfall. And Taylor Reigns covering. And only a 2 count. Matt Boyd kicks out. Matt Boyd on the top turnbuckle. What does he have planned for Matt Boyd up there? The ref telling him to come down, and he will be coming down from the top rope with a German suplex. Boyd getting punched in the face by Taylor Reigns, and Matt Boyd getting thrown in the turnbuckle, but now a reversal, and Matt Boyd has him on the ropes. Irish whips him over the top over the top rope. Taylor Reigns looking a little bit out of shape. And now Matt Boyd in control. And a kind of vice grip going on. And gets to the bottom rope and breaks up from Matt Boyd had a hold on Taylor Reigns. And a face plant to Matt Boyd. And Taylor Reigns dragging Matt Boyd to the center of the ring. Finally going for the pinfall. And a kick out at 2. Taylor Raines in control, and Matt Boyd trying to get to the bottom rope to break it up. Really get to the bottom rope. Finally gets to the bottom rope, breaks it up, and both men on their feet. A head rake. And now Taylor Raines going to the pinfall for Matt Boyd. And that is it. Our prestigious champion is our victor in this match. Taylor Raines beats Matt Boyd. And coming out now, Osiris. We have not seen Osiris in quite some time. And now Osiris' opponent coming down the ring right now, Ryan Baines. Both men staring each other down. Osiris, Ryan Baines. Ref in the middle, getting ready to signal for the bell. And the bell rings. And Osiris, the bigger man of the two, with a German suplex off the size of Osiris. Oh, and a single leg takedown from Ryan Baines to Osiris. It has a Vulcan death grip lock on Osiris. Ryan Baines throwing him down. Oh, and an uppercut attempt, but blocked. And Ryan Baines in control over this ginormous Osiris with chops, but Osiris tries to lift him up, but flips him over, but finally Osiris with a belly-to-belly to Ryan Baines. And just punching Ryan Baines in the face with rights. And lifts him up. Oh, and a zigzag to Ryan Baines. And a stomp to the elbow. Osiris now in control. Oh, a jawbreaker to Osiris, but no effect. A fist to Ryan Baines, and now a suplex to Ryan Baines, and Osiris dragging his body to the middle of the ring. Goes for the pinfall. And only a 2 count. Ryan Baines staying in this, but elbows to the shoulder of Ryan Baines and stomping the midsection of Ryan Baines. And lifting him up, and another jawbreaker. No effect to Osiris. Elbows to Ryan Baines. This masked freak. This masked wrestler. And goes for the pinfall after and only a 2 count. Osiris kicks Ryan Baines in the back. Ryan Baines with an Indian arm breaker, but single leg takedown and knee to the knee of Osiris, finally getting Osiris down, and a stomp to the forehead of Osiris, and a knee to the back. And now Ryan Baines in control. Not anymore. Single leg takedown to Ryan Baines, and goes for the pinfall. 2 count. Oh, and a missed kick to Ryan Baines, and Ryan Baines with an elbow to the back, and now some jabs, and another single leg takedown, and Ryan Baines putting Osiris' leg over the bottom rope and twerking on it a little bit before the ref breaks it up. But now Osiris kicks Ryan Baines down with his legs anyways, and a belly to belly to Ryan Baines. And a pinfall attempt. Only a 2. Close. 3, but only a 2, and a kick to the back of Ryan Baines. And a snapmare to Osiris. And just a jab to Ryan Baines' midsection. Oh, and lifts him up and knee to the midsection again. And lifts him up. And just a scoop slam to Ryan Baines. And goes for the pinfall. And only a 2 count. The more this match goes on, I favor Ryan Baines with his agility. But Ryan Osiris is stronger of the two. Osiris stomping at the back of Ryan Baines before he can get up. And Ryan Baines finally gets up. And forearm to Osiris, taking him down. And Ryan Baines setting up for the running knee to the forehead of Osiris. Goes for the pinfall. Oh, and a 2 count. Ryan Baines trying to think what he has to do to put away Osiris. And an Irish whip in a turnbuckle, but elbow to Ryan Baines. Another Irish whip. And a toe takedown to Osiris. Ryan Baines sizing up Osiris. Osiris Irish whips Ryan Baines in the turnbuckle. Just tossing him into the ring post now. Through the top and middle ring. And just stomping on him. His chest. Dragging him to the middle of the ring. Goes to the pinfall. And a 2 count. And attacking the forehead again of Ryan Baines. Cyrus lifting up Ryan Baines. DDT! Took a toll out of Cyrus a little bit too with that DDT. Put all his effort into that DDT and goes for the pinfall with one arm. Oh, and Ryan Baines kicks out at 2. Barely. Osiris. What does Osiris have to do to put Ryan Baines away? And a kick to Osiris midsection and slaps the chest. And now stomping on the chest of Osiris. And lifting Osiris. Oh, and the Titan Spear to Osiris and dragging him to the center of the ring. Goes for the pinfall. Is that enough? No. The Trident Spear was not enough. Both men up on their feet. Ryan Baines Irish whips Osiris in the turnbuckle. And Osiris lifts up Ryan Baines and just tosses him into the turnbuckle. And now midsection kicks and knee to the face on the bottom rope to Ryan Baines. And Osiris looking to size him up. What is he planning to do? Midsection kick. He is going for his sacrifice slam. Hits it. Drags him. And goes for the pinfall. Oh! And Ryan Baines kicks out at 2. Oh, and then kick to the knee to Osiris. After both men get up after that sacrifice slam. And Ryan Baines gets suplexed. And lifting Ryan Baines up. Belly to belly. To Ryan Baines. Pinfall. And a kick out at 2. These men proving they want to be the next prestigious champion of American Podcast Federation. And Osiris putting Ryan Baines on the top rope, punches his back, and a suplex. Stomping the knee, just lifting it up and lifting Ryan Baines up, turning him around. Another German suplex, and goes for the pinfall. Only a 2 count. Both men exhausted, giving this all. And a scoop slam to Ryan Baines from Osiris. And a jumping knees to Ryan Baines' face. And an Irish whip into the turnbuckle. An elbow reversal to Osiris. And now another elbow. And the Osiris on his knee. And Ryan Baines slaps Osiris. And Osiris lifting up Ryan Baines and tossing him and stomping on the elbow now again. Lifting up Ryan Baines. Putting him on his shoulders. And a flapjack slam. Osiris rolling him over. Knee to the back. Lifting up Ryan Baines. Oh, and Ryan Baines with a reversal with the single leg takedown, lifting up Osiris. Lifting up one leg and stomping on the other one. And he goes for the pinfall. And only a 2 count. And a running knee to Osiris' forehead. And drags him to the center of the ring. Osiris attempting the scoop slam, but Ryan Baines jumping over, reverses. Irish whips into the turnbuckle, but an elbow to Ryan Baines' head. And now lifting him up on his shoulders. And a gut shot to Ryan Baines. I hope Taylor Reigns, our prestigious champion. Oh, and a DDT to Ryan Baines. And both men out. I hope Taylor Reigns is watching this, because these two going for the pinfall. And a 2 count. Proving to the APF executives that they want to be our... Oh, and another Trident Spear. It goes for the pinfall. And Ryan Baines beats Osiris. Looking to be our next prestigious champion. And now Brian Stevens now making his way down to the ring to show us what he has in his take here at American Podcast Federation. Started out with our prestigious champion, Taylor Reigns, going one-on-one with our former prestigious champion, not our first prestigious champion. He's not on this episode. That would have been a better episode, but he is up resting. Kevin Journey. And now making his way down the ring, Brian Courageous. Our main event of episode 16 is Brian Stevens and Brian Courageous. Bell rings and it's tie-up. And Courageous in control. Suplex to Stevens. Takedown to Courageous now with a headlock. Now Stevens in control. Both men up after a forearm to Courageous' forehead. And now Stevens stalling in the corner. Oh, and a cheap shot to Courageous after the ref is trying to break it up in the corner. And an Irish whip to Courageous and a forearm to Courageous as a rebound. And a neck breaker to Courageous. Stevens a little vicious in this match. And then Courageous with a leg drop. to Stevens. And Courageous now sizing up Stevens. Oh! And a knee to the side of Stevens' head. Lifting him up. Oh, and a knee to the head as he's on his... Because Stevens was trying to get up, but in a reversal to Courageous with an arm drag. And Stevens knee to the spine to Courageous and lifting him up, and Courageous clotheslines Stevens. And a reversal from Stevens with an elbow, but Courageous now fighting back. Arm drag to Stevens now. Oh, and a twisting leg drop to Stevens. Fireman's carry to Courageous. Belly to belly. Leg drop. Oh, poking him in the eyes. And now Courageous powering out of a headlock. Stevens now in control. Leg drop. Turns him around. Single leg suplex. Oh, and Courageous now lifting him over his shoulders. Scoop slam attempt, but Stevens slips out of it. Mid shot. Midsection. Oh, and a knee to the midsection again. A leg drop. And stomping Courageous. And Courageous going for the pinfall. And only a drop kick to Courageous, or Stevens. Courageous with the drop kick. Oh, and a double leg takedown to Courageous. And a knee stomp to Courageous. Oh, and a boot to the face of Stevens with a reversal. But a snap near and a headlock to Courageous. Trying to power out of the headlock. Will he get out? Courageous. Powering out, getting to one knee. And now gut shots to Stevens. Stevens looking surprised he powered out of that. And Irish whipped into the turnbuckle and a forearm to Courageous now. And a forearm to the back. Oh, and a running bulldog to Stevens and dragging him to the center of the ring. Going for the pinfall. And only a 2 count. Both men getting exhausted. Putting it all on the main event of episode 16 from American Podcast Federation. And an Irish whip in the ropes. And a spine buster to Stevens. Rolls him over. Instead of going for the pinfall, he goes for a shoulder. Oh, a kick to Courageous' face, but doesn't no effect. A snap mirror and a headlock to Stevens. And torquing on the head of Stevens. Can Stevens power out of this headlock? Ref making sure it's legal. And Courageous letting go. He throws him back on his back. Midsection kick and a DDT to Stevens. And Courageous running to the ropes and attempts another DDT after he tries a running forearm and misses from Stevens, and Stevens gets up Gets the DDT, and now Stevens, Courageous, both on their feet. Courageous, single leg takedown, tossing him, and they're crawling over. Goes for the pinfall. Only a 2 count. An Alabama slam to Stevens and dragging him to the center of the ring. Oh, and only 2, barely. Stevens kicks out after the Alabama slam. And a scoop slam, and now Courageous going for his island crab, but Stevens crawling. Oh, and it took a toll on his back and goes for the pinfall. And a kick at it too. Courageous thought he took enough of the... Courageous thought the island crab took enough out of his back he couldn't kick out. But now he's kicking Stevens back a little bit more. Looking for a DDT, but Stevens counters it with a single leg takedown of his own and lifting up Courageous. And goes... Stevens now showing Courageous how a DDT is supposed to feel. And goes for the pinfall, and only a 2 count. Both men getting up slowly. And Courageous Irish whips Stevens into the turnbuckle. And elbows, or his shoulder, just going in the midsection of Stevens. Stevens sidestepping a boot to the face, and now both men just clobbering each other. And a forearm, and now Stevens goes for the pinfall. And only a 2 count. Brian Stevens gets Irish whipped. And now an elbow to Brian Courageous. And a snapmare to Courageous. And a headlock. But Courageous powering out. Midsections with the elbows. And now a torture rack to Brian Stevens. And now dragging Brian Stevens to the center. And kick to the groin. Rolls him over. Stomping on the shoulder. Lifting up Stevens. Oh, and a sidewalk slam to Stevens and goes for the pinfall. Oh, barely. Stevens kicks out and gets up slowly. And a bottom end to Courageous. And that is it. Stevens with the bottom end to Courageous. I am Ted the Ranger Irvine. This was episode 16 from American Podcast Federation. I will be the voice for you next episode.